You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Today's market transcends beyond ups and shops. Global trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into smaller, manageable tasks, and then actively start on the first one. Hello and welcome to another electrifying edition of your one-stop business show on radio. It's the Social Trader Show here on Africa Business Radio. Remember, this is the one show designed to celebrate entrepreneurs in our society, as well as inspire, motivate, and push them to reach their top. My name is Onoja as always, and I'm here to serve you entrepreneurship leadership. So guys, let's take a few. I'll be back in a moment. Don't touch that dial.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
You are listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insight on Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available as podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Today's market transcends beyond ups and shops. Global trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
Most definitely. It's indeed a beautiful thing and a great decision to take that giant step to want to be your own boss. I mean, in that situation where you want, you don't have to do anything and report to anybody, where you want to control your own business without necessarily reporting, to anyone. To be able to explore that dream of being an entrepreneur and at the same time have people working for you. Yeah, it's one dream that everybody has. In the same vein, let's not forget that the major aim of entrepreneurship is to expand your business as well as make great profits. Here is a quick one. How well are you prepared? Do you think you have what it takes to be your own boss? And do you even think you have oftentimes control the right way, like you have control over your business the right way? Have you been doing it the right way? Well, it's time for us to check out, as on this episode of the Social Trader Show, I'm here on the trend segment to give to you some of the personality traits every CEO is expected to have. Now, when people hear the title CEO, those three-letter words, command respect. They tend to imagine a relentless titan on a quest for entrepreneurship greatness. Also, what comes to mind is the fiery temperament of a visionary like Steve Jobs, or the competitive drive of a leader like Travis Kalanick. But unfortunately, not every CEO shares this branch of success. Whether you're an inspiring or recently appointed CEO, or a seasoned veteran fine-tuning your skill, here are some qualities you must and should have in order to remain successful on the long term. First of all, curiosity. Curiosity. People confuse a leadership with being in a position that comes with the title of leader. According to Cameroon Herald, one of the leaders in the world of business growth and C-suite leadership, the smartest CEOs are vulnerable, open to hearing what they don't know, and are always trying to learn. The CEOs who remain open to learning are the ones who continue to live at their growth edge. In fact, one of their greatest skills is being able to know what they don't know, and then spending their time and energy filling that gap. That's very important. You need to remain as curious as much as you can. Curiosity is what is going to help you, stay open to opinions and whatever it is anyone has to offer to you, or anything around you has to offer to you to build your business. And next up, I have a risk. Risk for R-I-S-K. Yes. CEOs who are successful in leading transformative change within a company, and sometimes within an entire industry, are able to embrace risk in any way that differs from the other members of their leadership team. However, an aversion to risk is not the same as being extroverted. As the Harvard Business Review study noted, extroversion is by no means standard for CEOs. A willingness to take risks, however, was found to be a dominant trait for those playing the role of CEO. And lastly, out of the so many traits, I have here the last one, purpose. Now, according to Mark Kessie, CEOs tend to show a great sense of purpose and passion for what they do than other members of company leadership. This can be positive as they move swiftly and effectively to accomplish goals, as well as negative when this intensity turns into impatience. As a CEO, it is crucial, very important to uphold standards and fulfill your duties as a leader. Now there we go, there you have it. As much as there are a lot more I'd love to share with you, those are the few I could take for the sake of time. Well, maybe you should be on the lookout for the continuation in some other subsequent editions. Remember, I'm here to serve you entrepreneurship leadership anytime, any day. Okay, let's take a break now. When we return, I have my social trader guest in the studio, and that will be just in a moment.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Today's market transcends beyond ups and shops. Global trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
All right, welcome back from that short break. And remember, you're still listening to your top-notch radio show on Africa Business Radio, talking Social Trader. Now, this is the part where we get to meet our social trader for today. But before then, remember, running a successful e-commerce business requires a lot of work. And some days, you might feel like, you don't see fruits, and there's no need pushing so hard. In this case, guys, all you need is patience and consistency. That is all you need to move on. Do not be afraid how many times you've tried and failed. Keep trying until you get it right. Meanwhile, let's meet Omone Osilama. She is the founder of Cora Fruits, which was founded in 2013 while she was waiting on admission into the university. Cora Fruits is a brand that produces 100% natural fruit juice with no additives or preservatives to enable her customers have a healthy lifestyle. Today, the brand has moved to the greater level, known for its natural richness. And today, trust me, she's making a lot of money. Hi, Omone.
Hi.
Are you making so much money? Or is this just me assuming?
I can make more.
I know. I think she's making money, but she can make more. How are you doing? Welcome to Africa Business Radio.
Good. It's nice to be here.
I know. So tell us more about Cora Fruits. I know I mentioned a few things. I know what it is that you do there. Tell us more. What motivates you? What's the inspiration from?
Inspiration came from not wanting to be idle. I was waiting for admission into the school. Then I was involved in a lot of things. I started bead making, a lot of things. Then a friend of mine called me one day and said, let's go and see somebody. And went there, and the guy was drinking something like cucumber, if I can remember, the juice. And we were like, what are you taking? And I was like, I'm taking cucumber juice. And I was like, what is that? He said, I want to leave LD. Then I said, this thing can be something, it can be like a business or something. But at then, the market wasn't favorable. People weren't aware, they weren't conscious of health. Exactly. And we have to preach and talk and convince, and the stress was too much. So I wasn't even making, as you understand. I wasn't making. Then when I started, no profit making. I wasn't making profit.
But now you're making profit.
But now I'm making profit because there's a consciousness now. People want to live healthy. The world is going green. Everybody's conscious of what I eat, what I drink. So it's better now.
So you mentioned earlier that now it's better. Like you just did mention now. It's better. The money is coming in. Everything is smooth. Yeah. So this is me asking, because in the profile I went through, I mentioned that you had to learn this, or you had to venture into this business because you were waiting for admission to the university.
Yes.
Now that you've gotten the admission, you went into school, and then you're still doing the business, and you think it was bad at some point, and then you picked up and it's better now. Is this something you want to do full time, or is something you have plans for?
Something I want to do full time. And from there, I expand in the sense that there are now diet plans, health plans, meal plans. Someone walked up to me recently, an elderly woman. She has diabetes, and she was asking me, okay, what sorts of juice should I take? What kind of fruits should I take? So I had to educate her. Good. Because she can't take anything because of her health issues. Exactly. She can't just pick any fruit and start putting it in her. So I was very happy that she could talk to me, and she was happy at the end of the day. So now I have a plan for her. So I said, okay, when you wake up in the morning, this is what you should take. When you're going to bed, this is what you should take. Then there was someone else that told me that I just recently made an order for. Yeah. He said he wanted to lose weight. He gained like 2.5 kg extra. Wow. I wanted to lose weight within a week because he was to travel back to Germany. Okay. So I did some fruits for him, some mix and all that, and I gave it to him. Then middle of the week, he called me up and he was this is nice.
So what happens to someone like me who is super lekpa, as we call it here in Nigeria? Like, that's, if you're not listening from Nigeria, I mean, lekpa means someone who is extremely slim, like skinny, has no flesh. I hate when I'm referred that way. I'm not skinny, I'm just slim. All right, it's better you say slim. So for someone like me who is slim and wants to add weight, some flesh, is there a possible mixture that you could do for such people to gain weight?
Yes, and gaining weight is very tricky. Okay. In the sense that it depends on your body type.
Body metabolism.
Yes.
Some of us have a very bad one.
So you can eat everything, and at the end of the day, you still look like this.
Well, that's me.
You understand? And somebody will take so little, someone like me,
and then you blow up.
And I'll blow up. I would just make it something that you don't weigh too low, because when you weigh too low, it's not healthy.
Okay.
There's a way to get to, even as much as I'm trying to, for people that say they are watching their weight and all that, it gets to a point when it's too low, it's not healthy anymore. So they even advise for you to add weight.
Okay, so now my question is it even possible for you to do any kind of mixture for someone who's slim to add flesh?
Yes, I can. But it has to be on a test, though. I'll just give you.
Is this something you want to start testing on me?
No,
you haven't done it before.
Mm-mm.
Like this is you trying to.
Let me explain. I will give you the fruits.
Okay.
You will take them. Then I'll watch you if you added within to know your body type. You get what I'm saying?
But does it happen? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, so Cora Fruits is actually made of natural fruits. Pure natural. There's no additives, nothing, no preservations, nothing at all, right?
Yeah.
Which makes it sound very rich.
Very.
Very, very, very rich. So tell me some of the benefits. I know anything natural. We all know that natural fruits actually have a lot of benefits. So I'd like you to rephrase as a professional. Tell us some of the benefits of Cora Fruits.
Number one benefit, it makes you live longer and healthy.
Far away from the doctor.
Keeps you very far from the doctor. Mm-hmm. Very, very far. Then your skin is glowing. You're looking fresher. Looking
as
better.
You are. I know.
Looking better. And when you eat healthy or drink healthy, you feel happy. There's this happiness that comes from within.
Okay.
When you wake up in the morning, you feel very light. Like, let me just give an example. Personally, going to bed, I take pineapple juice with ginger.
Ooh.
Then when I wake up in the morning, I do the same thing.
What does that do to you?
When you wake up in the morning, it makes you feel very light.
Okay.
You go to the toilet.
Please say it again. Pineapple juice
and ginger.
When you say juice,
pineapple and ginger juice.
And ginger juice
so
together.
It's a mix together, yes.
So is this you saying that I could just blend a pineapple now and have my what's it called? My ginger blended as well, then mix them up together.
Yeah.
And take.
But it has no water. You're not doing anything with water. Your ginger, you don't blend it with water.
Okay.
You blend it with the pineapple juice.
Okay.
So it's all natural. There's no water, there's no sugar. So it works. If you take it at night, it works to the next morning. So when you are getting up, you are feeling very light.
Okay.
Especially if you have a busy day. You understand? You are feeling light, you use the toilet, and you are feeling very energetic. You can go about your day.
I understand.
And you are good. Then that's, sometimes when you wake up, you feel very tired to leave your bed.
Very quickly, I'd like to ask you this. I know because of the kind of things you use in producing this juice, I am just here wondering how affordable you are, knowing that fruits are quite expensive in this part of the world. And for you to say, I'm not going to add any kind of water to this. This is me doing it natural and rich. How affordable can this be to anyone listening? I would want to patronize you.
The list is 500.
Oh, at least it's a 500 naira.
Yes.
Like what liter?
It's from 500 naira, 500 ml. 50 cl.
Okay. This is me saying meter. And liter, like you want to say a liter for 500. Okay. Okay, please, I'd like you to tell us, every hustle has, its ups and downs.
Yeah.
I'd like to know some of the ups and downs, some of the challenges you've went through, or you're still going through. I mean, sometimes you never can get to the end of it.
Exactly.
So tell me, what are those challenges you have to deal with on a daily, or you've been able to conquer?
So which one should I say? The ones I've been able to conquer or the ones I'm dealing with?
Tell us the ones you've been able
presently.
to conquer. And at the same time, tell us the one you're dealing with at the moment.
Okay, the one I've been able to conquer is my market targets.
Okay. Because
when I started, before going back to school,
it was really low, like you mentioned.
It was very low. People were not, they're like, I'd rather buy Coca-Cola of 100 naira than come and buy.
I know.
I'll be like,
a typical Nigerian would say that.
I'll be like, this is not, you understand? It's not good for you.
There's a fruit, you can get a fruit juice for 100 bucks. That one they put plenty sugar and water inside.
I'm like, this is natural. I have to keep on. And some people will not believe. They just look at it like, please excuse me, just want me to come and spend my money. But now people are aware and they even call me, hello, what can I do? hello, how do I, you understand? I'm like, oh, wow, this is nice. Unlike when, so I'm sure it's because there's now more consciousness about it. People want to live healthy. People want to live longer and look good. You understand? Because natural fruit makes you look good, younger than your age, actually. Because you are looking fresh, you are very energetic, you are active, so people are now more conscious about it. There's now like an awareness about it. So when I came back from school and I noticed, and I actually went to work. I worked for a year in a company. Then when I wasn't feeling fulfilled.
Okay.
So I decided to go back to what I love doing. It's very stressful.
So you wait. Let's take that again. You went to school because you got into this business because you were waiting for admission to university. Now you went to university. I got to know that you went in to study mass communication.
Yes, mass comm.
So you got in and decided that, you know what, I don't want to school anymore. I'm going back to my business. Is that what you meant?
No. After school.
Okay, you finished.
I finished.
You finished, graduated.
Went to work.
Okay, started working
in a company.
Okay.
For a year. And I wasn't happy. I go 8 o'clock, come back by 5.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say. I mean, time doesn't really matter if the money is good. So what are you saying?
Plus the money and all the benefits and everything. I wasn't even stressing. Do you know, sometimes I go to work and I watch Netflix all day.
Oh.
So it wasn't like something
stressful.
I had my office, I was under the AC, and I'm like, I can do whatever.
But amidst all of that luxury, you decided that my business is better. I
wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wasn't happy. I was frustrated. I was like, I wasn't doing what I love
to do.
So that's when I discovered that I actually love to make juice. So I went back to it.
Okay, so I want to know, is this some sort of different thing from the normal culture that this healthy practitioners do? Like, we have people who every morning what they do is slice all sorts of fruits together. I mean, one of my colleagues do that, which I really admire, and I wish I have the strength to do that. Before he eats anything, the first thing he opens up when he gets to the office is this fruit pack. Okay. He opens up, you want to just die because it looks all beautiful and rich. Like you see the bananas in it, you see pineapple, you see the cucumber, you see everything all together in it. Is it different, or does it give the same value as what you do?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
So you either eat
or drink.
We even do fruits infused water. You know when they say have a bottle of water?
Yeah. Everywhere
you go, you understand? Some people don't like that drinking water. So people can't take water regularly. Exactly. So there are fruits induced water. So you can have the cucumber inside. You can have your lime inside. You understand what I'm saying?
Cucumber and lime.
Yes. Okay. You can have pineapple. You can have all sorts of fruits, but it's water. But when you are drinking it, you're having that taste of that fruity taste. Okay. So you're taking water and you're taking the fruits
at the same time.
For people that don't like the water,
tastelessness.
Yes. Some people don't like it, so we do the fruit induced water for them. Then there are some that will tell you, what about the shaft? That if they are to juice, they'll say, what about the shaft that goes? What about the shaft, to eat the shaft and all that? Because when you are juicing, you remove the shaft. Okay. It's filtered. So you are getting just the juice parts. So some people will be like, they still want that. They believe that the richness is in that shaft. But they don't understand that when you are juicing, you've actually extracted everything.
Okay.
So that is like the waste that is going out. Because even when you take it in, there's the part that goes out as waste products. They don't understand that, so they prefer to eat it. Then some just prefer the nutrient that comes with the juice and everything, and just take all in.
Okay, Omone, it's been very insightful with you. I mean, there's definitely someone who's feeling like, you know what, this is a really cool idea. I mean, for me, I think it's really cool. Some people will not have the extra energy to want to go to the market and start sourcing for different sorts of fruits, come back, slice, do whatever, blend, whatever. And then you decide, oh, I'm just going to make it easier for them. So
and it's
a good idea.
Even advisable to blend.
So how do you extract those?
There's a machine for it. There's a juicer for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not advisable to blend.
So why is it bad to blend?
why it's bad to blend is because it
Because
won't be
you allow me, I'll
easy.
buy my fruits and blend in my house.
It won't be easy for you to filter. Okay, let's take watermelon for example.
Okay.
You know, watermelon comes with all those seeds inside. Okay, please, when you've
What
blended
happened?
it.
I've done that before, but I literally had to use something.
Okay, to start.
I think it was a knife. I was picking out the seeds. Maybe because it wasn't large, so I didn't see the stress. I just picked out the seeds from it, and I blended my thing, and I had it smooth. So what you saying? Maybe this is your opinion.
How many people have actually wait and start using knife to pick out
well, I understand
your juicer? You just put it in your juicer, separates the seeds, separates the shaft, and brings out the juice for you, and you're good to go.
Okay. So there's someone definitely listening to you, as this show is designed for entrepreneurs to inspire, encourage, and to motivate them. There's always, most definitely, there are always entrepreneurs listening to us. So I like you. I mean, what we do, the reason why we bring people on the guest segment is to share the story, the experiences, the journey, and also motivate and inspire someone. Right? So what advice do you have for people listening to you right now? What advice do you have for them, like to sign out? What do you have to say to keep them going, to give them the strength and energy to not give up?
Take that step, take the risk, because in starting a business, when you start looking at how much I'm going to make, how much you are looking at the profits, you won't want to start. You'll be discouraged. Like I said, when I started, I wasn't making any money.
And you didn't give up, and right now you're saying, you know what, it's not even
up.
bad anymore. It's
and
cool.
Now the market is not even favorable to me, because people are now more aware of, I need to live healthy, I need to look good, I need to live long. You understand? So I'm not the one actually doing all the preaching I was doing earlier.
Exactly. Now the money is just, orders are coming.
Yeah, they're just telling me, I want this, we want that. So
okay, thank you so much for your time right here on Social Trader, and we really appreciate you for doing what you're doing. So we just hope that you get blessed some more, so you remember people like us. When next you come, you should learn to bring a bottle of, fruit juice. Be nice like that. Well, so it's been Omone Osilama. Sounds like a song right now. Omone Osilama. Okay, she is the founder of Cora Fruits, which was founded in 2013. Cora Fruits. It was founded in 2013 while she was waiting on her admission into the university. Now, Cora Fruits is a brand that produces 100% natural fruit juice with no additives or preservatives to enable customers have a healthy lifestyle. So what you waiting for? She's going to call out her details, how you can get through to her on social media platforms before signing out. Then you want to now listen to her and check her out. Probably you want to make some orders. So please.
On Instagram, Cora_Fruits. On Facebook, Cora Fruits. WhatsApp number 081-8362-8327. 081-8362-8327 to place orders and to ask more questions. There
we go. So cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay, next up is checking out our top 3 tips on how to be successful doing business. Guys, you don't want to touch that dial, because after the break, I will be back with that and even more. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Urella Puta, and you're listening to Africa Business Radio. Stay tuned.
Okay, welcome back, and good to know you're still tuned in. Wow, what's a moment. That guest segment was quite inspiring, I believe, and I believe someone was encouraged and motivated to do more. Now, moving on is our top 3 tips on how to succeed as an entrepreneur. So if you are an entrepreneur listening to me now, this is the part of the show where you need to turn up the volume of your radio set, your phones, your laptop, whatever it is you're listening through, because this one here you don't want to miss for anything in the world. Now, being successful often means learning from those who have already achieved their goals. Having a mentor is an amazing, amazing blessing to an entrepreneur, but not everyone can find one in a person. Now, if you haven't yet found any personality, some business guru who'd help you, like put you through with tips and stuff, not to worry. Right here, I give you tips on how to succeed as an entrepreneur on every episode. I do justice to it, and I ensure that someone gets something to put their business in line. So the first one, without wasting time, we'll just check out our first tip for this week's edition. The first tip is, keep the big vision in sight. Keep the big vision in sight. Now, a big vision will take you far. It will take you very, very far. Now, you need to know, you need to put this tip first, because when things go wrong on the path to your success, and they will, keeping the big vision in mind will enable you to stay your way back. Your way back to successful course where you stopped off. Yeah. So it may not always be the course you imagined, but your big vision becomes your North Star, which in turn helps you navigate and orient yourself through the darkness. Remember, your vision is your foundation, compass, and celestial beacon. Lighting the way forward is what it does for you. So remember to keep the big vision in sight. And that's my first tip on this week's episode. Moving on is my number 2 tip for this week, and it's fuel your vision with perseverance. Fuel your vision with perseverance. Now, what should go hand in hand with a big vision is the perseverance you need to keep moving forward. If you are a Game of Thrones watcher, there was a great line in a recent episode with, I'm trying to remember now, Stannis Baratheon. I don't remember, I don't even pronounce the name right, where he was being advised about the lack of wisdom in starting a battle in the snow. And then I remember his response was, we march to victory or we march to defeat, but we go forward, only forward. Smart one there. Sometimes when things get challenging on your path as an entrepreneur, you have to commit yourself to moving forward, regardless of the discomfort and fear surrounding the next step. When you follow your big vision with perseverance and the spirit of only forward, you will eventually meet your success. Yes, you heard me. And that's the number 2 spot. And it says, follow your vision with perseverance. And I hope you're ready to do that as well. Now, the last tip on this week's episode says, embrace your expertise. How many of you as an entrepreneur do that? How many of you embrace your expertise? If you're already naturally good at something or have a skill set, embrace it. Don't try to do all things for all aspects of your business. Hire out or sign contracts with agencies for the things you can't do. You can't be jack of all trade. You can't want to do everything. You can't want to do everything by yourself. You end up messing things up for yourself. So you don't want to do that. So please, just have the passion to hire or sign contract with agencies that would help your business, and focus on your strengths as quickly as possible. Don't be a jack of all trades and master of none. No, you don't want to. There we have it, our top 3 tips on how to succeed on this week's episode of Social Trader. I hope someone out there listening to me was able to note down those great major keys to entrepreneurship success. And sadly, guys, I hate to say this, but sadly, this is where I drop the curtain on this week's episode of the show. This is not, remember, like I would always say, this is not a monologue, but a dialogue. I'm not here to talk at you. Neither am I here to just tell you things. I'm here to listen and have a dynamic, rich conversation with you. So, guys, I would love to hear from you. Do you have a goal? A big goal you've always wanted in your life? A big goal you've been going after for a very long time, and you began to stop or lose confidence because you think it's taking way too long? What did you hear on this episode that reminded you, oh, I get to do that? What did you hear that helps to make you feel better about your set goal? Let us fuel you. Hit us up across all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Africa Business Radio, Twitter at Africa Biz Radio. And remember, you can also stream live from our website, www.africabusinessradio.com, and you can check out other episodes of this show, or maybe you want to take a re-listen of this particular episode on our podcast channel as well. I am Onoja. Until next week when I come your way again, good luck, entrepreneurs.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.